right. In this video, I'll share my thoughts with you with regards to solitude. I'm pretty sure you must have seen some video or another with the title Solitude and why that is important, why you should spend time alone. I'll give you my perspective, okay? And I hope that adds value to you guys. Now, as you know, that you know, I make my living online. I'm literally 24/7 online. I am either watching a video, listening to a podcast, chatting with a client. I have my WhatsApp community groups. Literally, my whole life is online from the time I get up to the time I go to sleep. The only time where I'm not online is obviously when I'm making videos like this, or you know, if in case I'm talking to a client. Otherwise, 24/7, I'm online, even when I'm playing a game or eating food. So now the question arises, when do I get time to be alone, or why should I spend time alone? Or, am I being a hypocrite by telling you, you need to have solitude time, or, be away from social media? I'll give you practical, realistic reasons why solitude is important. Now, as you know that, I have roughly around 9,000 videos online. Okay. Apart from that, you also know that I make a living by speaking to clients. All right. So here is, when I'm making content, I can't watch a video. When I'm talking to a client, I can't be online. Sorry, when I'm making this video, I can't be online in the sense I can't look at the content. When I'm speaking to a client, my attention should be there. I can't browse online. So those are the two moments where, I am not online, but I'm still speaking to somebody. The only time where obviously you're switched off is when I'm sleeping. So now, given that I speak to clients, I have to offer them value. Others, why would people pay me money? I mean, if I'm going to give them generic advice like, whatever you see online, why should someone pay me money? They are paying me money because I offer them an insight, a perspective, which is beyond what they would get. Yeah, obviously it is the one-to-one attention, the customized solutions. So if I have to give my clients value, I have to update myself. I have to study. I have to learn. I have to read. If I have to post content like this, obviously I have to sit down and think, okay, today what should I make? Okay, yesterday I made this. Day before I made that. Okay, these are the list of topics I can make. Okay, from this topic, which one should I speak on? All right, if I choose this one, for example, if I choose solitude, what should I speak on in terms of solitude? What would people, listen and say, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, fine. Even though I watched other videos, people didn't say this. Because, end of the day, people are not dumb. Just because someone watches your video doesn't mean that person is less smart. Most of them know more than me in many other areas. So I can't go around fooling people. I have to give something of, actual value. So what do? I spend some time. I think about, like, I'll give you a simple example. Today I went to the gym. By sheer, by accident, I left my phone and I went to the gym and I was there. There were two or three guys who were there, really fit as a fiddle, six-pack abs and muscular. And because they saw the headset I was not wearing, they decided to strike up a conversation because I rarely talk to anyone. Okay, especially when my headset is on, I like to focus on my work and my weights. And I listened to a podcast that time. So when they saw the headset was not there, they started to talk, and we were exchanging information about style of training, what do they do, what do they eat. After that, they left, and there, lo and behold, I was totally alone in the whole gym. And when I was alone, generally, if I was alone, it's nice to have a smartphone. You can listen to music, or you can check WhatsApp. What did people say? Or I didn't have any of it. So what did I do? I had to focus on my weight. And after I finished each set, when I sat down, I started to ask myself, okay, I have to go back home. I have to make a video. What would I speak about? What should I speak about? Okay. And then I started to actually think about all those ideas, all those topics. And I even started to, talk to myself. And I could do that only because I was alone. Now, by solitude, I'm not saying be perfectly still. That is meditation. Okay. That is a different video in itself. And I've done that. Meditation takes time. It takes a little bit of practice. And once you get it, it's like, just like when you go to sleep and you zone out, meditation, the people who are slightly advanced, they just sit in one place for a few seconds and immediately they get into the zone where they are in really like that hyper meditative stance. Okay. So with solitude, it is where there's no noise, where nobody's talking to you, where nobody's stimulating your senses with sound or light or anything. And you can do it either sitting alone at home or being in a place or even walking or even jogging. I used to have my moments of solitude when I used to go, slow, long distance running for, let's say, 21 kilometers. It really makes you think, it really makes you think. Now, why am I telling you about solitude? If you know, we today, nowadays, whenever we get bored, immediately we pull out our smartphone. Whenever we are standing in line, immediately we'll take out smart. Okay, we'll check our phone, we'll check the game, we'll check, oh, if I sign in, I get this bonus. You know how games are. Oh, what message did someone send? What email did someone send me? What is my WhatsApp group? What are they? What drama is happening? Oh, YouTube video. Which one do I want to see? Oh, Instagram reel or TikTok reel. I'll just see something. Oh, what did they comment? What did they reply? Let me have a food fight with them. So, like they say, the attention economy. So everyone's fighting for your attention to interact, to engage so that they can make money. So then what happens is you just lose the part of being able to reflect and think. And that is so important. You know, like I've told you, I've made 9,000 videos online. Whenever I'm thinking about a video, I seriously, sometimes I even might switch off my monitor, like just the monitor, turn my phone the other side, just take a paper and pen, just sit down and think. Sometimes I might even go to a coffee shop and where nobody's there, nobody knows me, sit down in one place and just reflect. And it helps getting ideas. It helps you, you know, remove the clutter. In fact, the best time, if you really want to have your moments of solitude, for me, is before I wake up. Like I'm lying down, I just woke up. I don't immediately get up and, I lie down as I woke up. I'm just lying down. Okay. And I start reflecting on my day. Okay. What is my day? What am I supposed to do? What is my agenda? What have I planned? What is my target? Who's the client? Which videos should I make? What should it be about? What time do I want to have bath? What time do I want to go to the gym? What do even I plan out, okay, what am I going to eat today? What would I like to eat? What time will I break my fast? I just spend a few minutes just visualizing my whole day as I'm lying down there. And once I kind of figure out, okay, this is what I want to do, this is how I'll go about. After that, only after that, I open my eyes, I take the phone, and then, obviously check, okay, did client send me any important message? Do I have any emails? What's happening just browse what's happening in my groups and this and that. Okay, YouTube, what's happening, comments, videos. Okay, is there any viral topic is big up? And then after that, only then I get up and say, okay, I'll start my day. So if I were to give you something of value that would really help you out, it would be, I think, you decide what time of the day do you want solitude? Do you want a solitude when you're driving back, but obviously don't zone out because you have to be attentive? Do you want to do it before you sleep when you're tired? Do you want to do it after you wake up? I recommend after you wake up, because if you do it before you sleep, you'll just think, doze off to sleep. Yeah, you can do that too. go to sleep. But spend some time where nothing is stimulating you, whether it's a phone, whether it's music, whether it is your friends, people talking to you. Just spend some time. Maybe you can be in a coffee shop. There's a little bit of noise, but nobody knows you. Maybe you can take a piece of paper and pen. I have these ebook uh, devices. Sometimes I take that and I just scribble ideas on them. And I'll tell you, it is these moments of boredom, these moments of solitude that will actually give you bits and pieces of information that can sometimes be life changing. Seriously, a creative idea, something. Some people even prefer in the shower. They'll keep showering and they'll keep. I do that sometimes. I keep showering, and I keep thinking. But yeah, obviously, because I have this, I listen to educational stuff when I'm having a shower. You know, so there, I don't get my solitude. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share with you, and I highly recommend that sometimes, at least for few minutes, from if you can't do it for at least half an hour or 1 hour, you can't stay away from your phone, then you seriously have a problem, a serious problem, addiction problem. You should be able to stay away from your phone without stimulating, without getting any stimulus, music, visually. None of your senses should be stimulated. You should just be able to sit down, maybe take a paper and pen, just sit down and jot down thoughts. And sometimes that helps you because we're living in a day and age where today almost every sense, the senses that we have are stimulated. That's not a good thing. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. How do you manage solitude? Do you find solitude useful? Some people call it boredom. Um, and it's good to be bored. I'll tell you that. It's good. That is where some of your, at least my best ideas have come. All right. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree, and yeah, if you have something of value to add, definitely would love to read it. All right. You guys take care. It's me signing off. Sure.